Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman and welcome to Perfect 10. It is Monday.
Boo!
Really? It's a brand new week of Perfect 10.
Hooray!
Thank you very much, crew. Well, I hope you have had a great weekend and you're ready to give your brain its daily workout today. Hope so. As always, I'm here from Monday to Friday with brain teasers, with questions and with puzzles that will educate, entertain and probably irritate you all at the same time. Let's start the week though with a clear and sharp mind, shall we? There are 10 points on offer every day, so by Friday there's a possible total score of a perfect 50 up for grabs. So make sure you subscribe, you like and you follow on YouTube or wherever you're currently listening, and that way you can get the next episode in your feed as soon as it drops. Head on over to our website perfect10.uk to download your free Perfect 10 scorecard, and that will help you keep track of your scores throughout the week. And I know a lot of us are playing in groups in the office or at home, so grab a scorecard to see who is in the lead throughout the week. It's quite a good thing to do. Now then, enough chit chat. Are you ready to dive into a brand new week of Perfect 10? Then let's go. So we call question 1 your starter for a perfect 10. And hopefully this will get you a point straight off the bat. Here it is. If someone from East London says they've left their Rosie Lee next to the dog and bone, what do they mean? It's a bit of Cockney rhyming slang to start the week today. Question 2 is hearsay, our sound round. Now you're about to hear a sound file that relates to a well-known phrase or saying. You put the sonic clues together and that will give you, hopefully, your answer. So, which well-known phrase or saying is hidden in these sounds?
Ooh, my toes are freezing. My heels are icy. My insteps are chilled.
Hearsay, say what you hear, say it out loud, and you can't go too far wrong. Right, we shall move on to question 3. Carol Lateral thinking, and today it's all about letters and words. Create a 7-letter word using only the letters U, M, N, and I, please. Moving on, question 4 is our memory game. Quick reminder for the newcomers, you're going to hear a short clip with lots of information packed into it. What you need to do is remember as much as you possibly can, because I'm going to ask you a question at the end based on what you've just heard. Okay, get your brain boxes in gear because here it comes. And today we're catching up on a day of track and field.
Another record-breaking day at the athletics today. New personal best set for the German shot putter Becker, whilst his teammates Braun secured another gold at the discus event. Rain stopped the action this afternoon with the 400-metre race getting postponed till tomorrow, while the long jump will be rescheduled to the end of the week. The pole vault saw Team GB finish in second place behind the Moldovans. And finally, tomorrow's triathlon will be starting earlier than advertised at 10 a.m. Join us then to see if Calvert can hold his title and bring home another gold for Great Britain. See you then.
Well, I hope you were listening there because here comes the question. Which race was postponed? All the information you need was in the clip, but can you recall it? Can you recall the information you need to answer the question? Questions 5, 6 and 7 are all part of a group we call the frivolous, the familiar and the fun, the 3 Fs. Common knowledge questions about pop culture, everyday items and the world around us. Question 5 is this. Which other bird represents the children's imprint of Penguin books? No peeking at the shelf if you're at home to answer that. Here's question 6. In Indian cuisine, what is paneer? Now, it's a very common ingredient in Indian cooking, but what type of food is paneer? Time for question 7, and we're off to the movies. Who played the Joker in the 1989 film Batman? Now, there have been lots of Jokers on the big screen, but who played the clown prince of crime in the 1989 movie of Batman? Question 8, and one in, one out now, where we change a letter in a word to create a new word. Which letter can you change in the word chin, C-H-I-N, to make a word that means elegant and fashionable? Question 9 is called I Know This, because it's those tip of the tongue answers that really have you kicking yourself when you find out what it is. Here it is. Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain on which continent? And here we are at our final question of the day. One final push. We're on the home stretch now. As always, we end with our daily riddle. If I am holding a bee, what do I have in my eye? And there you have it. Another Monday in the bag. Well done, everyone. That was a great workout today. Take a breather. Let your mind cool down. Grab a cuppa, because the answers are coming up. But before that, don't forget to join the Perfect 10 family on social media by searching for @Perfect10Carol. We've got even more daily questions and puzzles you won't find anywhere else. So, is your brain feeling a tad sharper than it did yesterday? 10 tough questions, but did you get a perfect 10 score? Here come today's answers. Question 1. If someone from East London says they've left their Rosie Lee next to the dog and bone, what do they mean? Well, they've left their cup of tea, Rosie Lee, by the phone, dog and bone. Well done to any non-Cockneys who got that one right today. Question 2 is hearsay.
Ooh, my toes are freezing. My heels are icy. My insteps.
The phrase I was looking for was cold feet. Question 3, Carol Lateral thinking, and today's tricky question. Create a 7-letter word using only the letters U, M, N, and I, and the word I was looking for was minimum. M-I-N-I-M-U-M. Question 4, our memory question, where we caught up with a fictional athletics tournament. And based on the clip, the question I asked was, which race was postponed? And the answer in the clip was the 400 metres race. Well done if you got that right. Question 5, we're into the 3 Fs, and we started with a question about birds on books. Which other bird represents the children's imprint of Penguin books? And the answer is the puffin. Well done. The idea for puffin books first hatched, excuse the pun, in 1939, just 4 years after Penguin books had been launched in the UK, and it was inspired by the bright and colourful books produced for children in the Soviet Union. In 1941, the first puffin book was published. It featured a story about a scarecrow named Wurzel Gummidge, a name many of us are still familiar with today. Question 6. In Indian cuisine, what is paneer? Well, the answer is a type of cheese. Originally, buffalo milk was used to make paneer, but these days it's mostly made of cow's milk. Question 7. Who played the Joker in the 1989 movie Batman? And the answer is the wonderful, the unique Jack Nicholson. Yes, Jack Nicholson played the Joker in Tim Burton's 1989 adaptation of The Caped Crusader. And since then, there have been many Jokers on screen, including Jared Leto, Joaquin Phoenix, and of course, Heath Ledger, who won a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of the character in the 2008 The Dark Knight. Question 8, time for 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word chin, C-H-I-N, to make a word that means elegant and fashionable? Well, if you change the letter N for another letter C, you get the word chic, C-H-I-C. Question 9, Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain on which continent? And the answer is at almost 6,000 metres high. The continent is Africa, specifically the country of Tanzania. And finally, the answer to question 10, our daily riddle. If I am holding a bee, what do I have in my eye? I thought the answer was a tricky one, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Is that ringing any bells? Well, if I am the beholder, it stands to reason that I have beauty in my eye. How did you do? Did you score a perfect 10 on the first show of the week? Who won in the office today? Let us know how you did. We want to see your scores, whether you've got a perfect 10 or a paltry 1. Doesn't matter. You tried. Remember to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our exclusive content and bonus questions. We want you to be part of the Perfect 10 family. And that's nearly it for Monday. But before I go, I'll leave you with today's anagram. Which European country is an anagram of newt lizards? NEWTLIZARDS. And I'll give you the answer to that in tomorrow's episode, along with a whole new day of questions, brain teasers, and puzzles. I'm Carol Vorderman, and that was my perfect 10. I hope you have a perfect day.